ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Factorio. As you see here, we have fixed our iron issue significantly. It's all nice and compressed, and it's just wonderful. I just pick up all this iron here. So as you see here, all the iron up here is actually being filtered into these three boxes, which are the passive provider chests I plopped down. So this entire section here is just going to be whittled down into these boxes that I can use easily, and the logistics robots can use them as I start setting up more and more infrastructure for that. For right now, they're not going to do much, but that's fine. So the issue that I found last time, after we had fixed the iron issue, was that we have a bit of a coal issue over here. See, as you can see, it is starting to dwindle in this section here. It's not quite, going all the way and filling the entire row here. So I was like, all right, well, what's the issue here? What are we not doing? You can see here, like it's starting to dwindle. And we're just like, well, why is that? Oh, well, this would explain it. Because you see here, we have this guy here who's not getting anything, this one here who's not getting anything, this one here who's not getting anything. We have 3 drills that aren't working anymore. So we're going to go ahead and move these guys, right? And restructure this whole section. So off in this corner here. So I have an idea of how I want to place these guys down to cover everything and still leave us with a good section dedicated to our power. Because we don't want to have it where we're, I don't like relying on electric power for everything, because there's going to become a point where if there's a leakage in the power setup, well, I call it a leakage, but it's pretty much like if there's a case in the power setup where we're going to have an issue with it like dwindling, like we saw here, it can cause bigger issues down the line. So I'd rather just, fix it here and now and have it where we have it all properly set up and we don't have to worry about it. The more we do correctly now, the less we have to fix later. It's just that simple. Get some better power lines going here. Alright, so we got one more here. I believe I had this here or here, something like that. Alright, so we have these 5 here. So we'll get those down. We'll cover up this section here. Then we got this spot. So that's that. I'm gonna make sure that as much as possible is covered. Because I don't want to miss spots. I don't want to miss pieces of coal. And I forgot to grab. Oh, I got that. Okay. So I grabbed the iron before I walked over here. That's good of me. I did that. So I was like, oh crap, right, I need iron. I was like, oh, I did that. Good. Good job. Good job, me. Doing the things you're supposed to be doing. Oop. That was a bit of a hiccup in the power. That was weird. Come up here. And we're going to have this come this way. Maybe not. Maybe go up a little bit, probably. We're going to have this here. This leaves a tiny bit of a spot here that isn't being touched. I don't want anything not to be covered. There's one spot there that wouldn't be touched. So if I expand it out 1, I'll cover up everything, and then I can place this guy here, which of course is going to be double covered in some spots, but at least all of it is covered, Good. So go up here, break that for a minute. Alright, so we're going to split here, split here. This is just the combination of these guys to sort them out accordingly, so they're all nice and even, the usual thing we got going on here. I think there's other ways of splitting them so that they're, even on both sides, but this is the way I like to do it. It's really quick and easy. There's no issues with it. And then I'm going to have to do another split here, which will be because I want to have it where this split here is an even split between these two lanes. We're going to have the standard drops it down one. This is what happens when I'm thinking about doing things and haven't quite actually set it up correctly yet, you know? That way, up, over, up, across. Perfect. Set that there. No, that goes here. Because I already did this split correctly. There. So then that should just go right there, and we're all good. So that's all set up. We just need to reconnect the power. Remove this guy. Put that down. Power is back on. Just need to put this guy right here. Drop some. Oh, need our inserters, of course. And then just need a bit of power. Done. Actually, probably just fill these up just to save us some time on the fill-ups for these things. Alright, so that's running low. Now it'll be fine. It's just gonna be a bit of a hiccup. And then that should empty out pretty quickly. I don't think that'll be an issue. I think it's going to even out. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward. Yeah, it looks good to me. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. That should be a lot better now with our split. Because with this split, they're going to be even on both sides. Right, we're just like making sure everything's even. Like, look how perfect that is. It's fantastic. A bit of a kick here, but yeah, that's about as good as it's going to get. Yeah, it looks like everything's doing well. It's all good. Good, good, good. Alright, so here's the coal issue. That's been fixed for now. So, next step. So that's the coal. Like I said, that's the coal for now. That's good for now. Now, if we come up here, follow this massive coal line all the way up to our oil section, I got something else I gotta show you. If you see here, what's missing here? What's missing? I'll tell you what's missing. The freaking plastic isn't going fast enough. Like, it just isn't enough. Well, why is that? Well, because we don't have enough petroleum gas. But didn't we fix that with this? Yeah, well, I thought I did. Well, apparently it's not enough, alright? Because look here. Look at this oil backup. Look at this. This is ridiculous. This is oil backup. This is damn ridiculous. So I'm like, alright, well, here's some few things we gotta take care of. So first off, you see here, the heavy storage tank, it's getting maxed out. So we need to set up something to crack that into the light, as we already have the cracking into, that there. And we're going to need to grab maybe probably another oil refinery to add to our collection here. And hell, we might even just freaking remake this entire section to make it look and work a lot better. But I'm lazy, so we're not doing that right now. We're going to do it later. The only thing we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and add to what we already have here. This little setup. We're going to add another oil refinery. So let's grab one of those. So we're going to add to that. In the meantime, while that's all building, I mean, we're looking good here. We've got plenty of stone, like ungodly amounts of stone. Another thing we're going to work on this episode is concrete, because we want some concrete placed down and make it a lot easier to get around. We should have done this a long time ago, but haven't. The big part of that is we're going to go ahead and shoot to do it over here with this iron chain here to give this something, one, to give that train something to do, because we don't have anything for it to do at this point, and two, sorry, I'm just looking at the oil over there, and two, to get ourselves, an automation of concrete. And then with that, I think the last thing we're going to want to do in this episode, I'm trying to think. I think the thing I want to do in this episode, beyond what I've already stated, is going to be, sorry, I'm thinking, is going to be a bit of automation of items. Get a few items that I want set up. So, can I do the second one of this already? Is that possible? Can we split this the second? Yeah, we can. So where's the water need to be? It needs to be here. So if I can just get water up here, I can split that and that'll be better off as well. Water, it's underground here. Right, sweet, right there. Thank you. Do that. That was easier than I thought it would be. Let me just do one of these. Man, that was easy. That was gonna be tough or something. Freak. It's a whole lot easier than I thought it'd be. Just need a few more pipes. Man. Okay. So we got more petroleum coming in that way. But of course this is gonna run out with the light oil. So I need to get the heavy oil taken care of as well. Alright, copy that over. We're going to need some undergrounds. Well, let's see here. If I do a single pipe here, drop the underground here, I can do an underground there. Pipe there, and pipe there. Bam! Look at that. Ain't that something? Underground piping going on here as well. Along with some regular piping. And then we can go ahead and bam. Alright, so we got two of them going at the second, the better cracking, whatever the second cracking is called. Advanced oil processing, not cracking, right. Advanced oil processing. Because a lot more petroleum, well, not a lot more, but it gives us a lot less heavy. Because we don't really need a whole lot of heavy, because we only need it for lubricant, and we're not, like, massively doing lubricant at the moment. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to jump into more of that, huh? What is this? This is actively asking for stuff, and there's nothing in the area to give it stuff. Okay. I do want the robots to be spread out more, so we're going to grab some stuff for robots as well. But in the meantime, we're going to get this all set up. So, no underground here. So I move this to say here. I can do an underground. Nope, we're going to solid pipe that. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Let's do that. I can go between those, right? And then I can go between these here. So there is a way through, which is going to be a little annoying to do, is all. Alright, so underground to here. Two more undergrounds. Do the same thing here as well. Underground to here. We need a third one here. So the underground pipe split will actually be underground to here. Okay, that's done. Go ahead and do lab research. I think that it's going to be really annoying to get through this section here, but I can if I have to, which is the more important aspect of it, is if I need to do it, I can, you know? So place this down. So we need 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Perfect. Place that down. We're good to go. Fantastic. So we're able to get through if we need to. It's a little wonky, but it all matches, it all works. So we now have 2 refineries going off. We have 2 things splitting the light oil. I believe we're creating more light oil than we were before, is that correct? We are. We're creating 1.5 more, both petroleum and light, and we're only getting 1 thing of heavy. And then with, I'm going to do one more of these guys. And we're going to go ahead and crack some of this heavy into light. And that'll be the last thing we're going to do up here, and it should kind of work itself out at that point. I mean, this is obviously going faster now. It's just like bam, bam, bam. So this should fill up. Look, it's a lot faster. Like, this is what it was doing before. This is what it's doing now. It seems to have a little spurt of emptiness sometimes. But I don't think it's a whole lot. I think this is going pretty straightforward. It's not like slowing down too much. No, it looks like it's going pretty well. So not worried about that. Light oil is definitely on the rise rather than decreasing. You know, we've doubled that up because we've increased the amount of, you know, everything else we have. So we may want to actually go ahead and add a third one. It seems that that's what we're going to do. We're going to add a third one. So we need 2 spaces here. So 1, 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the heavy, because we need something to do with the heavy. We can't just leave it as is. We could get rid of it, but we can't just leave it like it is. So we're going to go ahead and with that right here, we're going to, we could solid fuel the heavy, couldn't we? That's not a bad idea. I like the idea of solid fueling the heavy. And see, the rest of these need water, but the heavy does not need water. It just needs the heavy. I like this idea. Probably gonna run out of heavy though by doing it this way. Very, very possible that would be the case. But we're not really doing anything else with it besides lubricant, so it gives us something to do, at least. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to go ahead and just pop that in there. That'll start grabbing the heavy out. There's still plenty of heavy to go with, and then if we need to, we can always pop some more in there. It's fine. So we're coming at a point of actually, yeah, there we go. It's now, you know, pulling them out and processing. Alright. Looking good. How's the light holding up? Yeah, definitely on the rise. So, more underground, more extra piping. Do an underground right here, so we have an easy way of getting around. We don't want to, you know, make it hard on ourselves here. We don't have to. We have the underground here to here. And then we need one more underground, and then a pack of not so underground, you know. Here to here, so that we're making this case of being able to walk through. Cool, cool, cool. Dropping this right there, sorry. So that's even more petroleum gas coming through. 13, 16, 16. I'm not sure if it's on the rise or it's teetering. It is on the rise. It's on a very slow rise, but it is on a rise, which is what we need. We need this to be on a rise. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Let's come on down. That is done. That's good for now. We've got solid fuel being created, which is good for the end game because having that extra solid fuel sitting around means that we can turn around and we can turn around and fuel a rocket. That's what we need to do with solid fuel. The other choice would be to turn around and use it instead of coal. There's always a possibility, but I'm not sure if it's the best idea at the moment. I need more robot ports, so I need 90. I need those because of the advanced circuits, so I can just go here and be like, look, advanced circuits, rather than trying to craft advanced circuits and take freaking forever. Alright, so that is done. Our next step is to get our I want a bit of auto crafting before I jump into much of anything else. Well, maybe not at the moment. I'll work on that later. It's fine. Alrighty. So then let's do the concrete thing, right? We want to do some concrete. So Did I ever do the fast inserters? Or fast transport belts? Right? Did I do that? I thought I did. I did. Here's the fast transport belts. Okay. So we are replacing all of our old ones. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. So, how best to do this? I want a way that we can pull from a box. That needs to stay on the left side. Okay, so I'm going to redo this section here real quick. Alright, so if I have an iron chest, actually I can have a requester chest. That's not a bad idea. I want a requester chest. I need steel. Steel. Okay, requester chest it is. The reason I want a requester chest here is that I can go ahead and throw any of these into my trash slots. So do that kind of thing. Oh, that's it. Get the fourth one. I know I've been told already that like those are like kind of a waste to do this research, but it's more of my preference of making sure I have those researched. You know? And I think in this version, because I have been keeping it updated, we're still on like 0.13, but I think we're on 0.13/10 at this point because it did an update, and I let it update it and whatnot. So things may break at some point or another, but it's not a big issue. I'm going to go ahead and do a requester chest on all the transport belts, all of them. This is obviously going to stay super low because I don't want it to make more than it needs to, because it doesn't really need to make like any. And then I can keep that way and it'll stay on the right side. That was so easy. Far easier than I thought it would be anyway. So basically, anything I throw in the trash slot, when I throw like these guys in the trash slot, when I'm in the area of the robot ports, it'll pick it up from my inventory and I don't worry about it. So there. How far does it go? Right here? Cool. I can put a robot port right here. Almost. There. If I put a bigger pole, need copper. Copper. 3 up. Going up. Put the bigger pole here. That covers all of that. There. I should have some logistics, right? We do have some logistics, guys, here. 3 logistics. Not enough. Up here they come. And they come all the way to me, right? What? I'm on the area anymore? Oh, they're charging. They come to me and take these out. Put in storage. Why'd you put it in storage? There's a requester chest for them. Oh, right. Because I limited what's in the requester chest. Because I didn't want him to continue crafting. Which is fine. It just means they'll get them out of my inventory and it'll be fine. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Now there's a bit of like mentioning of like auto, like setting this up to have certain items that automatically be removed for you. Like for instance wood. I don't need wood. But it's more to look into. Beyond that, I wonder if they're actually going to set up to pull their advanced circuits. And they have it over here, but I don't think it's covered. I'm colorblind, so this is tough for me right now. I can never really tell without like, yeah, I don't think it's covered over here. So I do this right here. That should cover the advanced circuits. Alerts. Object missing material for construct. Was there a wall broken? What are we looking at here? I don't even know where this is. What are you beeping at? It's like right here? There's something here? Is there a ghost thingy here? I don't know where this is, or what he's talking about. Okay, there was one there, somewhere. There was a ghost thingy there. I couldn't see it, but it's gone now. Alright, so back to the plan. Definitely need more logistic robots. So yeah, see? Put it there. I just need to set up for this as well. So much to do, so much I want to do. The logistic robot thing is definitely something I want to set up as well. I mean, we got some time. Anyway, let's get the concrete going so we're not running around everywhere crazily, okay? Let the logistic robots do what they do. So, come over here. Drop this right there. So we're going to power this up like that. Fast track right down here. Yeah, let's go up. I mean, we should go under first, I guess. That would be the possibly better thing to do. So we're going to do that instead. Go under first. Get rid of this stuff. Okay. Underground. Up. Break a tree. Get my way. Get my way. Get my way. Get my way. Now, the reason I'm coming up here is another ingredient that we need for this, besides the iron ore, is some stone bricks. So I want to have this set up. There's stone bricks right there. We're going to do some underground belting. We'll do fast underground belting. That should be the way of the future. Does that upgrade? Yeah, okay. It does upgrade underground belt to fast underground belt. Get rid of that. Put the fast underground belt there. That's better. Alright, put this right here. Fast inserter there. We need this to be the concrete. And then we're going to do another fast inserter, some more fast inserters. And then we need a pump. Need a pump, offshore pump, and like 3 of these guys. We're going to pull water from right here and plug it in right there. Offshore pump. Come right over here. That's good. Underground pipe. Tree in my way. What? No. Don't place it down there. Oh, place it there. Two. There's the water. There's that. I just need a nice... I guess at this point we can go for steel chests, since they do become provider chests and whatnot. So yeah, I should do passive provider. At this point, all chests should be one of these 4 chests. Preferably one of these 3, because active provider is kind of weird. I don't really like them too much. Concrete! It does take some time to do some concrete, though. It does give us 10 at a time, though. So, we have this little concrete block here. Get us around. I think the first thing is probably to get more concrete, like have it easier to get to our concrete. So let's do that. Look how little 10 is. Like 10 is nothing. It's ridiculous. No. What? No. You go there. You come down here. You get a spot down here now. Alright, so we have auto crafting on the concrete. Look how much faster that is. So much faster. So much better. Whee! Alright, grab things for me, okay. I'll just like have a storage chest somewhere down here and just throw everything in it. Alright, that is the gist of the goals I had for today, but I can probably do a little better, you know? Have more going for me. Still plenty of time. We got another like 10, 15 minutes left. Get out of my way. But we can do paths, set ourselves up to go a lot faster. I might do a bit of concreting off screen, just so you're not watching me just place down concrete. But as you can see, we have that all set up. I want to get this going. This is going to be the thing, probably the last thing I want to do. So I need active provider. I need the insert. I need copper. Fast inserters. Let's do one at a time. Is fine. Alright, so we're going to do a fast inserter. Place it there so that this will pull from this guy here. Electric engine is not in here, and steel is not in here. So those are two things we need to add to our system. What do we need here? All the things, okay. So we need a few hundred of these guys. We're going to need some advanced circuits and some steel. For the advanced circuits, thank you for the steel, and this is a passive provider chest, easily within our system. Let's see, right here is fine. Power, bam. Keep that to like 2. That'll provide steel. Throw that in there. Come on. Go. Throw that in there. What else I want in there? Random science. I mean, I don't want it on me, but it shouldn't really be in the chest either. Which one are we not doing? We have trouble with something here? I'm trouble with green. Why am I trouble with green? What's the issue here? Iron plate seems fine. Oh, that's something like I mixed up on the wrong side. Oh, so good. I messed it up. I messed it up somehow. Oh shit. It's on the wrong fucking side. Alright, so I can be on the other side. How to do that? Go this way, down here. That's simple, we just do this. Pretty straightforward, right? There we go. Come on up here. Drop them all in here. Here we go. That's better. That'll all build up. That's better. Alright, so that should be crafting, right? Getting the steel, getting the electric circuits. Why is this not the electric engines? Right. That is the point that is missing here. The electric engine, which are all the way up here. So this should craft to 5, right? I believe I did 5. This guy or this guy? I didn't set this one. So connect if available construction robots, if Z, if logistics network, why is the other one not here? Oh, because it's not logistics, it's circuit, right? I don't have a circuit set up. So logistics, it's circuit. Okay, so this is whatever wire. I don't care what wire, it just needs to be a freaking wire. Red wire it is. Where's red wire? There to there. If circuit Z is less than 5, set. Then pull. It's crafting. Cool, cool, cool. So we need another robot port. Probably another one after that too, to be completely honest. So now with this system and the way it's set up currently, yeah, going to need more advanced. Oh, that just looks like it's building up, right? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Alrighty. We're getting to the 40-minute mark, or 36 at the moment. Yeah, 36 at the moment. Got a little recording right here. So that's going to auto-build there. The only thing that's going to be missing... Yeah, so we have more construct. 2. So we have... Sorry, I keep bouncing back and forth on these, but I'm trying to find the numbers. Alright, so right here, like down here, so if you see my mouse, right over here, you can see that I have logistics, now 6 robots, 6 logistics robots, and still the 2 construct robots. So, it's good. Doing good. Do I have anything to build those parts? No, I need electric engines to build the parts. Let's grab a few of those. Copper. Just build a whole bunch of these while I'm at it. Alright, so let's come up here and connect all this, because I need to connect all the way up here, you know? So how far up if I lose connection? About here? Can I go over here instead? Cool. How far? Right there. Can I continue over? I can. Because the closer I am to this section here, the better. So I make one more, I should be set. I'll do it later. Flat robot parts. So that'll cover both the requester and the provider for these guys. I think 50 sitting here is probably going to be fine. So let's check how this is doing anyway. How's this? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Petroleum is so much better now. That is fantastic. That's all backed up. That's probably full. Right. I'm going to pass provider chests. Make provider chests. Oh, it's full. Alright, I have the one plastic bar. Which is fine, because that giant line of plastic is plenty of plastic. How's this going? Oh my god. Look at that. We still have more, plenty of... Ugh, this is ridiculous. This is amazing. Loving it. 500 solid fuel. It's still going. These are not nearly as pumping as much as they were doing before, I assume, because petroleum gas is... Well, I'm going to continue pumping as hard as I can for a while. But it is getting to a point where that's getting full. Might want to drop some storage tanks up here to store more of this oil. Maybe drop some more laser turrets up here to protect it as well. I haven't had any issues with like the biters really look how big our base is right now. The biters aren't really like massively attacking us. And because we're in the middle of a forest, and all these trees are just absorbing it. They're just numbing all the pollution. I'm waiting for an attack, like a big attack from these guys, but they're too tiny with only the two little bases there. So they're hitting the wall, and they're just getting shot and dying. They're not even like really putting up a fight. These bases aren't even touched. Like we're doing pretty secure. We're pretty secure. Like look, even the pollution here is it's absorbed, gone. It's not. There's too many trees. It's fantastic. We're gonna look at awesome positioning for that. All right, so we got this one here. Let's go ahead and put this like up here somewhere. Which will then mean they'll grab the electric things here. I can go ahead and just grab a whole bunch myself and bring them down and make it easier too. It's gonna be a while. I mean, it is pretty much an auto setup where they'll continue. See, look, they're going up there right now. They'll continuously go up there, grab that, and basically they're gonna make themselves. They are going to make themselves. It's going to be awesome. But I can help them out, you know? What else are we missing here? We're missing electric circuits. Make a few of those too while we're at it. Right. There. We have 5 constructs. Note 2, 3, 4, 5. So this Z is less than 5, which available construct between Z should be 2. So if Z is less than 5, this should pull. Why isn't that pulling? Am I thinking of this incorrectly? Equal to? Greater than? Alerts. Objects being damaged. Something's shooting it, right? Good. Construct robots. We have 13. Okay, so why isn't that pulling? I'm confused. This is pulling, isn't it? It looks like it is. 3, 4. Available still. It's fine. This should be pulling. I don't see why it's not. Signal Z. Available construction robots Z. Total construction T. So Z being 2 is definitely less than 5. Read the item held by transfer hand. Send it to circuit where the number of items is also set. So what's the issue here? What am I missing? Is it because it's logistics to okay, logistics disconnect. Okay, because it's connected on both. Good to know that it can do that, by the way. Good to know that that is a thing. Why isn't this pulling though? Because it's still 5. The available on the network is currently 10, 11. Yeah, so the need of these guys isn't high enough to need more logistic robots at the moment. So it's good. We are doing a lot better now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we have fixed the issue with our auto crouching for the logistic robots. They're going to take care of themselves now. Anytime the available robots go below 5, they'll work to build more of themselves. 2 electronic circuits still? Really? They're not? I guess they're not quite up to the task. I'm confused here. Oh, because it's pulling out immediately. It's not really building up because it's not going fast enough. So let's go ahead and do that then. This is the timing and it's the actual pull. That's annoying. Alright. I think we had originally one over here, right? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and remove this. Remove that. How about just like that? We're going to take, well, get rid of these. Get in there. Get out of here. Here's normal ones, alright. we have the circuits here that are normal circuits. And we're just going to go ahead and move that into a provider. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to have it where this also helped out over there. Right, I'm going to put this underground and get it connected to this section over here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Look at that. That's awesome. Alrighty, so underground belt here to over here. I'm going to auto-crafting this underground belt stuff. Underground is just iron plates and transport belts. So I definitely want to do an auto-crafting setup somewhere for that. I'll figure it out. I'm going to redo a lot of this in the very near future, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. There, to there, to there, to there. That leaves us with the one to make. Go away, you. Underground belt here. How far does this go? Not far enough. So we need a few more underground belts. So we need more iron. We really just need more of these guys, right? Underground belts. So we need some iron anyway. Iron plates. Those are normal underground belts, it's faster. Alright, so where were we? We were over here. Underground belt here, to there, there, to there. Now, because of the way the underground belts work, I need to make sure that it's only on the top side. Oh, look at that. Mass production of circuits. Woo! So, top side only. Export. So it's going to go on the top side. Come all the way here. Let's wait for it. There we go. It's going to go right onto that belt there. It's going to start filling up this. Hopefully that'll be enough to add to kind of satisfy this section here a little better. Because we have noticed that there isn't kind of a backlog of these guys, so that is definitely something we want to work on. So look at that. Yep, got a bit of a stop there for a second. Didn't last very long. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This should start backlogging eventually. Assuming that the crafting of these things are faster. Yeah, not quite. I might need another setup like this. More, it actually seems like that's what I'm going to need. Let's see. This laser setup, I think we're good. I can actually go ahead and move this. Because I want to... The auto-crafting of the lasers is nice and everything, but I want to actually go ahead and expand on this here. So we need 5, right? We need 5 of these suckers. Some iron. If our expansion hasn't actually caused a rift. A little bit of a rift, it seems. Right here is a rift. So I think I'm going to work on the underground belt thing too. That's definitely a thing I want to do. Upgrade the underground belts. But it looks like we're out of time for today. We are seeing a bit of a rift in the input for this. So that's good to see. Well, not good to see the actual rift. Like, it looks like it's not quite keeping up here. So that's no good. It's no good. No good indeed. But, oh, I see. I see there's a bit of a... right here. There we go. That should be better. Then we just need to replace splitters. Replace the standard splitters with fast splitters. There we go. That's packed there. That's packed. Yeah, the splitters are slowing this down. There we go. See, as soon as I put the splitter down, it's like, boom, maxed. Oh, that's fantastic. So that is the current issue, is our splitter setup. It's replacing this all with the bigger, better splitters. Besides that, we are doing fine. Look at that. Like, it's actually good to see. Once again, this is a case of these are too slow. So we're going to start replacing a whole bunch of things here. So much to do. Yep, we're definitely going to need to build another setup here to try to match it to increase the flow of circuits. But right now, we're over time. I've spent too much time on this particular episode. This is ACryInShame signing out. I hope you're enjoying this episode and you're enjoying the series itself. Hit like on the bottom, subscribe to us for more videos if you want to watch more videos. In the near future, we're going to do some achievement hunting videos. We're going to show you how to get all the achievements in the game, every single achievement, from beginning to end. We're also going to do some other videos. I have a nice little secret in store for you guys. I don't want to reveal it at this point because, well, the gist of it is I don't want anyone else to do it first. I want to be the first one to do it. So I don't want to reveal it until I'm ready. Alright? This is ACryInShame, signing out. See you later, guys.